Hey everyone, and welcome to vlog number 7. So this week I'm going to jump right into a reflection of the turning points exercise. So reflecting on this exercise, there were a couple of things that did work quite well. We really connected with each other. We found a common bond and a mutual interest, and mutually something that was a turning point in both of our lives. So it was pretty easy to get the questions flowing and really get down to what the turning point was for us. And I think our answers to the questions were pretty engaging, although there were a couple of negatives. So the first negative I would say was the video quality. So something I've taken away from this experience was, for my next interview, I really need to use a program that will capture better video quality, because as you can see, it's quite pixelated and it's really hard to define the interviewees. The second negative I would say would be that I really felt quite uncomfortable due to not having any framework to follow. So that's taught me to prepare really well next time and to have a very clear structure to follow. We also didn't use any camera angles at all, which was really uninteresting and tedious to watch back. So next time I'm going to set up some other camera angles with my phone and incorporate them into the interview, and really focus on having different angles of my interviewee and their surroundings to keep it visually interesting. So from this week's reading, Shooting and Conducting Interviews by Michael Rabager, I found 2 really interesting points that will be really useful for my next interview. The first one was in regards to rehearsing, so making sure I practice my questions prior to the interview and making sure that they're really clear and to the point, and that they are framed in a way that will lead to a response from my interviewee, especially practicing speaking out loud and making sure that my voice is really direct and natural. The second was on focusing my questions. So I've learned that the questions I ask my interviewee need to be really prepared and really focused so that they don't ramble on. They need to be really concise and to the point. And also the questions should lead my interviewee to a specific area and just focus on one specific thing, because the amount of time I have is not very long, so the questions need to be really concise.
From the deck of a giant ocean liner, visit of Manhattan Island. Spanning the East River from lower New York to Brooklyn is Brooklyn Bridge, the oldest and most famous of the city's many bridges. The Bowery, famous in song and story, now a dingy street. Along Lower Broadway, celebrities are accorded a typical New York welcome. Wall Street, a mad canyon in the heart of New York's financial district.